Okay. Okay, guys, so now we are live on YouTube, and I'm just going to quick introduce myself. I'm Sophia, I'm 26 years old, and I'm here on TNT as a host since 2020. And I discovered TNT searching on internet, and I was really looking for some place where I could practice my speaking, and I think it was the best thing I could ever find, because it's a free space and we have people from all over Brazil and sometimes even from outside Brazil. So I think we have a very good opportunity here to meet new people and to really practice in a very safe environment. For me, this is what it is, TNT. And I really hope you to find the same here. And well, TNT, as you know, as you might know, is a free space to practice English, but this is not a class and I'm not a teacher. I'm just here to practice with you. And as a host, I bring some questions so we can discuss a topic that I choose for today. And as you might have noticed, we are going to talk about traveling alone. I'm going to send here the questions so you guys can follow the conversation. And I'm going to split us in a small room so we can have a better conversation with few people, okay? Is there anyone here for the first time? Or you all know how TNT works? No one? No? Great. Well, guys, so as you know, I don't know if you have any doubts, you can just let me know, but I'm going to split us so we can enjoy our moment here, okay? Some of you are going to stay here with me, and the other ones are going to the other room. And in their room, please choose a leader and present yourselves. And the purpose of having a leader just to try to guide the conversation as the questions, but please don't follow all the questions. You can create your own, you can let the conversation goes wherever it goes, okay? Don't feel so stuck to the questions I sent here. This is just a guide. I'm going to create just 2 rooms, no, 3 rooms. Okay. If you have any trouble, please let me know, okay? I'm going to open the rooms now. And when 5 minutes are left, I'm going to bring you all back, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, so it's going to be us here in the main room. I really want you to introduce yourself first. Please, can you start, Gabi?
Sure. I don't know if you remember me in the last class.
Yeah, but just introduce yourself again, please.
Okay. My name is Gabrielle, but you can call me Gabi or Gabe. I'm 23 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. And I work with customer success, but I'm graduated in international relations. And I like reading, and I do Apkido too. It's a fight. It's a South Korea fight. And that's it.
This is unforgettable that you do this fight.
Yeah.
Very specific. Great. Nice to have you again, Gabi. And you, Charles?
Hello everyone. My name is Charles Lopes, 42, married, 2 daughters. I currently live in Santarém City, north of Brazil, Pará States, Amazon forest. It's important and a beautiful region. And my profession is agriculture engineer, maybe or more easily agronomy. And nowadays I work as a satellite measures analyst in the governmental office, the environmental area. That's it. That's all about me.
Thank you, Charles. And you, John, please.
Hi, everyone. I don't answer before, but my first time in here.
Oh, that's good that I let you hear without knowing. Great.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm introducing myself. Okay, my name is John. I have 26 years old and live in Fortaleza. And that's it.
How did you discover TNT, John?
In LinkedIn.
Oh, great. Great. So don't be nervous. We are here to try to talk in English. Everyone here makes a lot of mistakes, so don't worry about that. It's a really safe environment to make your mistakes and try to speak and try to be more comfortable when you speak in English. So I hope you enjoy this meeting. And I think we can start with the main question of today, about the topic of today. What do you think about traveling alone? Gabi, what do you think about that?
I think could be a great experience to discover yourself and to how can I say, challenging yourself. But I never do that. So I suppose that's a greatest experience.
Yeah. Great. Who else? Charles, what do you think about traveling alone? Have you ever did this or no?
Yes. I have been doing this for a lot of time. Oh, yes, time. Phase time. All right. Yes, I do this and I really enjoy. In the past, I guess it's a little more difficult, but nowadays I think it's easy, and I think the young people like to do this more than in my age.
Why do you think it's easier now?
Because the number of information there are in the internet. I feel this because I need to travel nowadays with my family, and I can search for a lot of information. And when I did this in the past, more than 25 years ago, it's not too easy to travel around within Brazil. That's it, within Brazil.
Yeah.
Imagine abroad.
Yeah.
And nowadays I can search and I can find a lot of information about other countries and Airbnb and things like that. It's I guess it's more easy today, and I really enjoy, and I think it's a great experience. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good point because I have never traveled alone. Like, I mean, I moved to São Paulo alone, and I think this is kind of a similar experience because I was new in the city and I didn't know almost no one. So it was a similar experience. But for me, one of the things that scared me the most is I don't know about the city. I don't know about the people who live there. I don't know what I'm going to find. So even if I can search all this information on the internet, this is one of the things that scared me. The fact that I really don't know exactly what I'm going to find, you know? So I can't imagine myself traveling alone in the past years or in the past years when we didn't have so much information. So really now it's very easier. It's a very good point you mentioned. And for you, John, what do you think about traveling alone? Have you ever did a travel by yourself?
Yes, I did this a lot in my work, and it's not my choice. I have to do that. In the beginning, I feel scared, but it's a great experience.
So do you like now? You can
Yes,
say you like.
yes,
It's more comfortable to you to travel alone now than it used to be.
yes.
Great. Great, guys. And what do you think are the main benefits about traveling alone? What do you think we can understand more about ourselves? We can have our own time to do things. We don't have to wait for another one to get ready and to be excited to do something we are planning to. What do you think are the main benefits? Can you share, Charles, as you
Yes,
have
of course.
traveled a lot?
Thank you for asking. Oh, at first, I guess the the it's more cheap to travel alone, and
Do you think it's cheaper? Because
it's more cheaper because it's only you. It's you is alone, and you can sleeping everywhere. You can
okay.
choose. All right, you can choose what time you will eat, because when you travel alone, sometimes we need to do some diet, some diet. Yes, yes. Don't eat too much. And I think when you travel alone, you
not because you want to, but because you are forced to.
yes, yeah, that's it. And I think it's more important you are open to know other other um, others people, others place. I guess you are more open. You cannot share your choose with someone. I think it's more because the costs, and it's only your choice. And I guess when you travel alone, you feel the adrenaline in your body, and it's you feel a little scared, and I guess it's a lot of emotions, I guess. But yes,
Yeah.
nowadays obviously I prefer, and I choose travel with my family, because I have family more than 15 years, and of course I prefer travel with my family. But But I miss this emotion sometimes.
Yeah, we get out of our comfort zone, right? When we are alone, because we have to make a lot of decisions, and we have to, don't be shy to talk to everyone, because you have to understand things and to ask about things. So I think it's really good for people who are shy. I have a friend that mentioned that he made a internship to German when he was like 17, and he didn't speak German, and he was very young, and he was so shy. And he mentioned that this trip, like, it was a big change for him, because he didn't have other possibility that it wasn't like talk to people and ask things and try to understand how people behave and how people do things there, because he was alone, and he didn't have another way to live. So I really believe that it's a way of getting out of our comfort zone, and we can grow a lot with this experience. And you, John, you have already done some trips by your company, but have you ever traveled by yourself without working, or just for work?
Just for work. And um, what the answer? What the question? Please, sorry.
What do you think are the main benefits of traveling alone?
I guess the main benefits is silence.
Yeah.
If I need to do work, but for fun, I don't see much benefits.
But when you travel alone by your company, do you usually go to know the city and do other things without work, or just work?
No, I gave a opportunity this. I know another things and city and people and foods and another things.
Oh, that's good, because you get the opportunity to sightseeing and eat different things and eat in different restaurants, so meet new people, right?
Yes.
Great. And you, Gabi, I know you didn't travel alone yet, but do you have do you wish to do this, or you don't feel so?
I wish a lot, because I think the main benefits is we can be the worst things traveling with people, because when you're traveling with a parent or someone, a girl who likes to explore the place and know, and I like to go to hotel or a house just to sleep and explore things. But sometimes when you traveling with someone, with a friend, oh, I'm tired, I want to go stay at home. Oh, this is so bad. Once my friend was tired, I go without her. And she was call me, oh, which time you come back? Because I just go, because if to sleep, I need to sleep,
you can sleep at home.
at home, not traveling.
Yeah. I totally agree with you, and I'm the person who, makes everyone be fast. I want everyone to be fast to go out of home and to go out the city and see everything and try to know more places and to I really love I really love to know new things. And one of the things that helps me a lot doing that is going for a run, because I love running now. And this is a good way of going without knowing where you are going, but just go. And I really find new places doing that, So I just say, I'm going for a running. Later I come back, and while everyone is sleeping, I wake up like 7 o'clock or even earlier to go for my running. And then I come back and I tell everyone, oh, I know a new place, and we can go there, and you can, So I think this helps me don't be so, don't annoy everyone with my excitement to go out and know new places, because people just stay sleeping while I go out and and meet new places.
How long you running?
How long, you mean for how long or how far I can go?
No, how long the time? 2 years?
Oh, actually, I start running like last year with the pandemic. No, in the 2020, because with the pandemic I couldn't do my sports more, so I started running. That was the thing I could do by myself, and I really wish to go out my home sometimes, and running was a thing that I found it was good for me. So it's like 2.5 years that I'm running.
Oh, cool.
Because before that, I really didn't like running at all. I can understand how I start doing this, because I grew up swimming. So my sport was swimming and playing handball. That was my two loves. Until I discovered running, and now I don't swim and I don't play handball anymore, because I used to do this in college and university. So now I'm working. I don't have a place to do this anymore. So running is it's easier. No.
Do you participate of runnings like maratona in
I really
Portuguese?
want to start doing this, but I actually applied for 2 this year, but the dates didn't fit with my schedule, so I'd have to cancel. It was very bad, but I really wish to go for a street running this year. Let's see.
Oh, cool.
Do you like running?
I never tried, but I like see, and once I want to try.
Great. Yeah, great. And guys, do you think there are any risks about traveling alone? And if you think so, what do you think are the main risks? Charles?
All right. Yes, I think so. Maybe more for women, I guess. Unfortunately, I can add this. Unfortunately, for men, it's depend what place, what region. All right, I don't know. I don't know everywhere. I don't have too much fear, but I know have risks. Maybe we need to be careful in some place. But yes, definitely I guess it's have a risk for women. everywhere. But I think have way to prevent this too. And if I need to advise one woman to travel, maybe travel for more developed countries, European countries or North American country, I guess. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, good tip.
But I think we should do this. Don't care and do this because it's exciting, all right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can't let the fear stuck us and don't let us traveling, right? That's what I'm doing because I just postpone my travel alone, and I'm always, with fear about what can happen, but it's something that I have as a goal for this year. Let's see if I can release this. But I really believe in the benefits of traveling alone, and I really believe that we are open risks everywhere, right? So we don't have to let the opportunity of traveling alone just because we are afraid of what can happen, because a lot of things can happen. Like, I live in São Paulo. São Paulo is very dangerous as well. So I can just stay here with fear about what can happen. Very well. And you, John?
I think the risk is something happens to you and no one knows. When I need travel. This is how this is I think when I need out, I think, but if what happened to me.
And if you could prevent someone about something in a travel alone, what would be? Like, can you give an example of something that we can pay more attention, or can you think about something?
You can repeat, please.
What are the things do you think we could prevent people from traveling alone? What?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
If you have an example of risks that we have that we could avoid, how can we avoid some risks of traveling alone? Maybe this is the more clear question.
I don't know.
Great, don't worry, that's okay. And you, Gabi, can you think of some risks that we can avoid?
I think like Charles for women is more dangerous, and I think don't trust a lot in strangers. and study and know more which place you going, and because sometimes you can go a dangerous place and you even know that. I think is that, and take care of your eating and drinking.
And you say that you didn't that you haven't traveled alone yet, but do you think you didn't travel alone yet because you were afraid of something, or you didn't have an opportunity of it, or what is it?
I think I don't have an opportunity. I'm saving money to do my internship. So when I have the money, I do it.
Great. Yeah, in my case, I really want to do this travel alone, but every time just come out for, I don't know where, I travel with my friends, and I always just go with them because it's easier and because I'm in my comfortable zone, so it's easier, and I just do with the travel with them, and later I don't have money to do my travel alone, so this always happens. But I really wish to accomplish this year, and let's see if I can come here in the end of this year and tell you a different thing, showing my experience. And can you think about some things that it's important to do before traveling alone? What do you think it's important to prepare ourselves for a travel alone? Charles, I'm using always you as an example because you are the most experienced here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for choosing me. Don't matter. It's difficult to think about before, and I think it's not pre-test money, because travel alone it's because it's more cheap, and I really
never thought about
encourage
this,
you to travel, and
because for me it was more expensive because I don't have a person to share everything.
No, you can stay in a more cheap room, and you can, like I said before, eat less. All right. Choose the more cheaper transportation. Walk too much, right? And I think have a lot of benefit, and I don't think nothing that you can think before. Maybe about security. I guess it's only eating you can think about, but about another things, I feel free. Unlock your heart and fly, I guess. Sorry my English, but that's it. I will try some
I get it.
words, right? And go feel this emotion, I guess. So I would like to travel more when I was more young, but yes, I travel more for search for work, and things like that. But I really like to travel more for adventure, like in other cultures. I love mountains, and I had opportunity to travel to the mountain before I got married, but I would like to do this before. Yes, maybe Argentina today it's so cheap. Chile, I already have been there, and it's so cheap too. Food, it's a little expensive, so eat less. That's it, and go.
Yeah. One thing that I want to mention is that I used to think that I have to plan everything about the trip before and get everything very well thinking. But now I'm changing my my thinking, because sometimes I think I just have to go and understand what I'm going to do there, don't plan everything, because this just makes me think a lot and don't do anything at the end, so I believe that sometimes we just have to go and try to let the
Yes,
things happen.
let me add something more. Me and my wife, we are like a hippie, and we don't matter. We only choose one place and go, and it's okay. Enjoy the time. That's it. If you spend a lot of time thinking money, maybe you will not in your square, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. And you, Gabi, what do you think?
And before I said internship exchange.
Okay. Where are you going to?
First, I decided to go to Bolivia. Mm-hmm. But now I don't know, because I decided go Bolivia in February, but I can't go because I started working, and I'm planning to do it in January in my vacations. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I go to Bolivia anymore, because I'm thinking in other places too, like Argentina or other place. So I'm thinking, yeah. Mm-hmm. But what's the question? I forgot.
What do you think it's important to do before traveling? Do you think there is anything that it's very important or no?
Know about the culture, the place you're going, and planning the money you expend. I think that's it. The other, you go and discover things like you and Charles said.
Yeah, I agree. And you, Joe, what do you think?
I think just one thing, and I do import. It's know this place. Check out this hotel. Check out in this security. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's important to let someone know where you are going if you are traveling alone, because if something happens, at least someone knows where you are or you might be. So this is one thing that I could mention.
Here this is every day. You go to the farm. Oh, I go to this place. We always say that when you're leaving. When you come home, you tell the person you went and home.
Yeah.
Always, every day is that.
Oh God. Yeah. And guys, with the pandemic, a lot of people start working from many places. We don't have to work at the company anymore. Most of us don't have to. And a lot of people are just going and traveling and working from the Airbnbs or the hotels. Have you ever done this, or this is something that is possible for you? What do you think about these possibilities? Maybe.
I work from home. I'm remotely. I work remotely. And when I start, I spend 1 month in my my brother's home. And I think it's possible to go to the other places, but I'm not traveling a lot because I work a lot, even at home. So I don't have time to know more places and get out of my house. So I think it's possible when the service is more light. When I started was I have more time, so I spend the time there, and I know a lot because I just visit my brother once, and this in the second time I know more places than I saw before.
Great. And you, Joe? Do you have this possibility of working from anywhere? Do you like this or no?
I working in home now after the pandemic, and I like I have more time that you study and another things.
And have you done this, like traveling and working from another place, or you just stayed at home and work from there?
Just home.
Great. And you, Charles?
Oh, in my area, it's difficult, not impossible, but it's difficult to work online or at home. Agronomy, maybe it's too hard, but not impossible. And I really would like to travel and work. I have a adventure spirit, and I really like
I can
to
see
travel.
that already.
I moved to city for living, for work many times. Not only me, my wife and I. And I really like to travel, to know. I don't like to stay on my comfort zone, and I like to do this. I think it's important for know cultures, know about. Like I encourage you to travel to Amazon. Most part of Brazil don't know about Amazon, and it's a cheap place. It's a beautiful place. All right.
My sister-in-law always always ask me, go to Amazon with me.
I was born in Brasilia. Capital, and I already living more than 4 states in Brazil, and I really like to travel, to move, to change. And in the next year, or maybe in August this year, I will move to Canada to try another adventure.
Wow.
I will travel alone first, and before my family will join with me, and that's it. I have 42 years, almost 43, and we will change our life, and I guess for better. That's it.
I have to learn with you, Charles.
Do you will work from your area in Canada?
No, I will study at first, and we'll follow the menu, the cartilha, for try to live there. And we will do this more for give our daughters better condition, maybe more balanced condition. In Brazil, we think, or I think, it's not too let me see, equality condition, woman and we think there we can give for our dogs more exciting life, more quality life, more better education, and we will try.
How old are your children?
My youngest 4 and my eldest 11.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have a lot to live in Canada. I have.
Yes,
I'm
Brazil,
thinking, but I'm young yet. I was some days.
Yeah, it's because I'm here and I'm doing my best for try to speak in English. My English it's not ready, but I'm doing my best. That's it. And some guys told us we are crazy because my wife it's a servant public, federal servant public. I'm servant public, state servant public, and we will left everything for I don't know, for back and
Left. You are going to
left.
Someday
left.
I will leave
Yes.
all and go to Canada too.
And I will give one more advice for you. You told about Bolivia. I really enjoyed travel to Peru, Machu Picchu. It's a beautiful place. It's a wonderful place.
Really?
Yes. Think about.
I will think about it.
Yeah. I had some things to say, but I forgot.
It's because I talk a lot. Sorry for that.
Yeah, we start talking about something else, and I forgot. Oh, but I really want to say that my sister once traveled to Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, Manaus. She went to Manaus, and she really loved. And she told everyone in my family that we need to know the north of our country because it's so beautiful. But there is a lot of poverty. But
yes.
There are a lot of beautiful things to know, and I really wish to go there someday because I really believe that we have so many beautiful places in Brazil to meet. Right, we have a lot of very beautiful places to visit, and we always think about traveling abroad and knowing things abroad, and we do have a lot of things to discover around the world, but Brazil is a very rich country, so we have to travel here.
Let me confidence you something. Here in our region, we receive more foreign tourists than Brazilian tourists.
Really? Yeah.
Right. Holland, American, French. Oh, and I know because I was not born here, and when I live in Brasilia, I have no idea what is the Amazon or what are Amazon. Right, it's totally different, and it's amazing. And I guess every Brazilian should make only one travel in this region because it's beautiful and it's so different. It's too different. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree. And you, Joe, you are just too quiet. We start talking a lot. Sorry. And we changed the topic. But
I like it. I've been to Manaus. It's a beautiful place. I I like very much.
Oh, you have went there. Great. You have gone there. Okay, guys, welcome back. How was the conversation in your rooms? Have you ever traveled alone? Anyone here wants to travel alone? How was that? Anyone wants to comment something?
I love it. I love it.
Have you ever traveled alone, Renata?
More teacher is more pretty, cool. It's beautiful.
Who was the leader in your room? Renata.
Melissa.
Hello, Mel. And guys, do you have any tip for those who want to travel alone?
Raíza can write a good book about these tips, yeah?
No.
She bring it to us kind of 20 tips about travel alone.
No,
please share with us, Raíza.
With safe yeah.
Everyone give many tips to many advices to travel alone. Diego and Rachel was awesome with the tips, with the advice.
Share with us some of them.
Oh, I think a good planning to before the travel. What the things would like to do and the place you would like to know. Trust yourself, mainly if you travel abroad. And planning, trust yourself. Oh, if you don't understand, ask. Is the best it's the best way to prevent accidents or other things you don't expect it.
Yeah,
one little secret, yeah, between us, something between us. We have here a strong woman who travel alone to Ukraine, yeah.
Who?
Yeah. I don't know.
Really?
Yes.
How was this experience, Raquel?
I traveled alone 10 years ago to Ukraine. I have 29.
Oh my God.
Yes, I went to a volunteer internship in Kiev in orphanages, and was a so incredible experience and so harder experience too. Because yes, I didn't speak Russian and my English is so bad, and oh my gosh. But today my perception of life, my all changed in my life. And yes, I really recommend it. I want to travel today. And one thing my heart broke with the war in Ukraine, because the children that I worked with are passed for this war. So it's so hard. I feel this.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Well, guys, we are ending in a sad way, but please, I hope you enjoyed the conversation today. We are here every Tuesday, and I hope you come back, and I hope to see you again. And please answer the feedback, and please come back and practice your English. We have a lot of other meetings during the week, so enjoy it. And that's it. Good evening and good week for